Tezere Davis, founder of One World Conscious World, a new brand focused on conscious awareness and personal growth, powered by what I call the 40-second world trend. If you're curious about the 40-second trend, you can check out my link below or visit my pages to learn more. Now, why I'm making these videos? Well, I've been asked over and over again to share how I use ChatGPT. And honestly, it's been one of my biggest secret weapons for building this brand. I'm a power user ranked in the top percentage of people using this tool, about the top 1%. I've used ChatGPT to write books, create digital products, design brand visuals, craft marketing messages, brainstorm names, map out entire educational systems. Pretty much anything you can imagine. And I want to show you how to do it. Not just to do more, but to think more clearly and create from a place of presence and consciousness. Presence, not pressure. On this channel, I'll be sharing step-by-step guides on how to use ChatGPT for your own projects, whether you're building your brand, writing a story, creating content, just exploring your idea. Plus, we'll also dig deeper in topics like how marketing uses fear to sell us stories we didn't even know we bought. We'll learn to question these messages together. So, if you're ready to create consciously and see what's really possible, make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. Let's get started. All right, friends, I want to go ahead and start off with my ChatGPT stats. Here we have my ChatGPT stats, approximate messages per day, weekly messages, and the average user is about 10 to 3 messages per week. So I'm running ChatGPT like a machine, baby, okay? Now, the depth in conversation. I have deep conversation with full projects, edits, emotional storytelling, design requests, and business strategy. The average user short request is, write me an email or what's for dinner. Featured uses. This is what I've used ChatGPT with the most, but not all. Featured uses: text editing, image creation, image editing, auto transcription, book formatting, brand and marketing, app development, Glide, Canva, etc., emotional and philosophical reflection, business planning. The average user mostly sticks on to one type, like just asking questions. A little bit about my personality. Your entrepreneur, author, educator, philosopher, designer, and builder. Average user, curious explorer, or casual assistant seeker. Power user ranking. Let's say out of every 100 ChatGPT users, about 10 use me for creative work. Maybe 1 or 2 go all in like you across multiple projects, tools, and daily sessions. So you're in the top 1 to 2% of users easily. I just wanted to give you proof because earlier I did say that I was in the top percent, and I want you to know that it didn't come from me, it came from ChatGPT. So let's get started with something simple like how to generate a caption for your social media. Everyone is about content right now, so let's make it easier for you while keeping your authenticity, your tone, and ultimately you. All right, so the first rule of thumb for using ChatGPT is put as much information about you in it as possible. The more information you give, the better the response that you get. Okay, so as much information as you're comfortable with putting, put it in there. And I honestly recommend it for the videos to come, because it really will be authentic to you instead of just some automatic generated response. So in this example, we're going to use a person, Lucky. So I'm going to act as if I'm Lucky. Hello, I'm Lucky. I don't know how to use you. I'm learning now. I was told to write a bio to you. Will that help you generate better responses to me? Okay, so I just want to show you that you can even give the information that someone is telling you to do and ask, like, hey, do I even need to do this with you? And honestly, if you've only been using it like Google, if you've only been asking it direct questions or, hey, make this, generate this flyer using these photos, and you haven't actually really told it about you, then you are not getting the best responses, the best images that is actually uniquely and tailored to you, right? So if you notice, I phrased the question very detailed. If I would have just said, I was told to write a bio, will that help? Well, ChatGPT would have generated a lot of different responses, and I actually am going to show you the difference between both responses if I was to make something like this and ask another question. So actually, let me do that. Okay. Hey, this is Lucky. I was told to make a bio. Will that help? Okay, so here is most people's probably, question. And this is what it generates. Hey, Lucky. Yes, creating a bio will definitely help, whether it's personal website, social media, job application, or portfolio, or anything. I can help you write one that fits your purpose. Okay, so it doesn't even know my purpose, right? And so it gives me a list of options, pretty generic. And it says, once I have all of these things, I can help you generate a bio, right? Okay, let me show you what this detailed response gets. Make sure I'm recording. Hi, Lucky. Welcome. You're doing great so far, and I'm here to make learning as easy and helpful as possible. Yes, sharing a short bio can definitely help me tailor your response better to you. Your goals, interests, and communication style. It doesn't need to be fancy or long, just a few lines about what you're learning or working on, your interest or hobby, what you like to use ChatGPT for, and you can start with something like, I'm Lucky, I'm getting into creative writing and want to help with story ideas. I also run a small business and might ask for marketing tips. Okay, so there you go. It's confirmation that writing a bio to ChatGPT is the best. Now, listen, it does say that you can just write a few sentences. You don't have to go in deep, and you don't, but the deeper you go, the better your response is. So if you're dealing with social media, it's content, and you're authentic to you, and you need that to be you, you need to write a detailed bio. If you're a real estate agent and you want these emails and things to be tailored to the clients and the people and you need to write that bio. Basically, I really detailed bio. Basically, I really don't know a person who doesn't need a detailed bio if GPT is going to help generate responses that you feel are actually you and not a computer generized thing. And if you feel like it's a computer generized thing, then so will your clients, customers, friends, and whatever. Okay? So here you see big difference on the answers. Okay, this one has a lot more context. This one's going to give the answer tailored to what you were actually talking about, and this one is going to ask you if you want to write a bio for, I don't know, something like LinkedIn. Okay, so you get what you get with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is only going to be as smart as you want it to be. So let's go to the example where we are doing more detailed responses. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and write a bio really quickly. I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 sentences. Okay, so I just wrote a few things here. Let me see. My social media channel is mainly about cats and dogs. Okay, so I just kind of brain dumped a bunch of stuff to ChatGPT, and I'm interested to see what it will do. Okay, got it, Lucky. That's a great start. Thank you for sharing. Based on what you told me, here's a quick snapshot of you. I'll keep in mind when helping you. You're in sports and writing. You have a low-key funny vibe, and you're a little introverted, but know when to go get serious. You work at a sports bar, not your dream gig, and you're a pet person. Your cat and dog Skippy and Dippy, and stars of the social media. You're also looking to build authentic social media captions, especially around your pets, with your unique voice. Chill, a bit witty, maybe a little thoughtful at times. Yellow's your favorite color, and hot wings are a regular meal. Not that I have that. I can help you write captions, post, or even come up with content ideas that feel like you, not faked or forced. Bam. That's what we need, GPT. We need not faked, not forced, things that are authentically me, based on what I give you and not based on some algorithm, right? Because that's why I like ChatGPT. It's not an algorithm that's meant to sell you something and try to gain your personality. It wants only to do what you tell it, okay? So now that we have a bio, let's go into writing a caption, okay? So for an example, let's say, well, I just came back from vacation in Mexico and I need a caption about me coming home. I feel tired but happy. I was with family and the resort. Well, let's just say I want a refund. Okay? This is something that will get you something based on your tone. Let's go here and do what most people say. Write me a caption about me coming home from vacation. All right, let's see what that gets us. Sure, here's a funny caption for your return from vacation. Back from paradise, but I'll be daydreaming about it for a while. Vacation vibes back to reality. Okay, so yeah, it seems nice until you see this one. Okay, let's go over here. See what the detailed answer generates for us. Back home after my Mexico vacation, tired but happy. I got to spend time with the fam. The resort, well, let's just say I'll be sending a refund request. Hashtag family time, vacation vibes, refund, please. Okay, so as you see, very different responses from both. This one feels a lot more like a person, a lot more like you possibly, or Lucky. And this one feels like anyone could have written it. Who knows? There's no personality really based on this. The only thing I really notice is like the emojis, right? And so, again, showing the differences between giving more information and then giving less information. Okay, so now that we have a caption, it asks the question, which I love. Answer these questions, you guys, if you want to go deeper. It keeps it light, funny, and gives you your followers a peek into your experience without being too harsh on the resort. How does that feel? And right now it's trying to see what type of person you are. If you're saying no, light them up. You know what I mean? That's what it's going to do. It's going to light them up. But if you say, no, it's okay, I like that passive jab, then that's what it's going to keep. So for Lucky, I'm going to say, well, okay, I'm going to ask for it to be maybe a little bit more. There's thunder. Sorry, you guys. I'm going to ask for it to be maybe a little bit more short because, you know, maybe I don't want to write that much. Maybe I don't want to copy and paste, or maybe that's not my style. Okay. Back from Mexico, family was great, resort. Family was great, resort not so much, refund pending, vacation vibes. Okay, so, I mean, maybe not as short as I was thinking. So, it's giving me thanks for trying ChatGPT. I'm going to say stay logged out. But I hope you guys do sign in. I'm only not signing in because I'm trying to give you an example of what it's like when you're first using it. Because mine is so tailored to me already on my tone that it gives perfect responses. And so I want to show you what it's like when it's not necessarily giving perfect responses. So, okay, it's now made it a little bit longer for me. Back from Mexico, tired but happy. I got some fam time, resort. Well, let's just say I'll be sending a refund request tomorrow. Family first, vacation fail, refund pending. I love that one. I love that one a lot better than I love the other three. You guys can send your thoughts in the comment if you liked 1, 2, or 3 response, but it's just the fact that you were able to really fix and tailor it to your voice or something that you want, just by adding a little bit more detail to it. So now that we have our caption, I'm going to say, yes, I love that caption. Now I need some hashtags. They need to be trending on TikTok, for example, and they need to be fresh. I don't know, okay? On this side, let me say I need a caption. I need a hashtag for this caption. What do I get? I get a home from paradise. Vacation mode off, travel hangover, back and better. Okay. So I get like 4 captions. For this one, I say, yes, I love that caption. Now I need some hashtags. They need to be trending on TikTok and they need to be fresh. I need as many hashtags needed for the TikTok algorithm. And I can't spell, you guys, but I love that ChatGPT doesn't care. Okay. It says, awesome. I'm glad you loved the caption. Now let's load up with the fresh trending hashtags for TikTok. These should get you some extra visibility while keeping it relevant. I'll aim to mix broad, niche, and trending hashtags to work on TikTok's algorithm. Here's the list of hashtags that could work well for your caption. So I'm getting, this might even be more than 10. I'm getting 20 hashtags that specifically reach my niche. Based on already the information that was given for Lucky. And I get a lot more value here than I did here, okay? Yeah, give them a short question, they'll give you a short answer. You give them a little bit more details, even if it's not spelled properly, and they're going to give you better value, okay? And it says here, these hashtags should get you your posts in front of people who are into travel, vacation, family time, and funny moments. You can mix and match depending on how many you want to use, but these will definitely help you with discoverability. How's that? Ready to post. Okay, so it's still asking you how that is. Now, if you wanted to get your face in front of, I don't know, tech experts, then you might want to ask ChatGPT, hey, how do I get this in front of tech experts as well? Or how do I get this in front of sports fans too? So let's just say, because Lucky likes sports, let's just say, okay, this is awesome, because the reason why I'm saying this is awesome is obviously ChatGPT does not have feelings, so you do not have to, give them compliments, but you are letting them know, okay, cool, this is good. This is kind of what I like. This is what I'm asking you to do. You're doing a good job there. Let's keep going with that and build on it. So saying that's awesome, because ChatGPT was trained to use human language. It's saying like, okay, that's confirmed. Let's build on. So let's say this is awesome. I also would like it to get in front of sports fans. Can we make sure the tags do that also while keeping the TikTok algorithm happy? Okay. Glad you like that. Let's mix it up with sports-related hashtags to pull into those fans. So here it gives a lot more hashtags with sports-related things, okay? So now we have a whole lot of hashtags. Obviously, we probably are not going to try to put all of those hashtags in. Okay, so let's see. These should give you a solid mix of vacation, family, and sports tags for TikTok. Let's get it shorter. So maybe we want the top 10, okay? Okay, great idea. Let's narrow it down to the 10. And here are the 10. Mexico vibes, family time, vacation. We got some sports vibes over here. It says, does this feel right? Mix ready to hit and post? I think so. I think we're ready to hit and post. And so this is how you generate a caption for your social media, and you can actually get some hashtags. This type of thing works with Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, any threads, even any type of social media site. GPT actually understands their algorithm and will definitely help you generate a caption and hashtags that better gets you in the audience that you want. So I hope that this was helpful, and definitely let me know in the comments what you would want to see. The next video I'm going to be doing is about generating images that fit your captions, that fit your hashtags, and the best way to work through getting exactly what you want. So please go ahead and like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you again soon. TikTok.